Hi everybody, this is Jennifer at Annie's Dream Nursery. I just came on today to introduce myself and my sweet reborn doll and kind of get the backstory of why I even have this channel and really why I even have her. But first I want to show you her cradle and where I keep her. I know I showed you a sneak peek of it, but I just want to go through it. So let me show you it. This is her cradle, and I love it. It is so my style. And her little angels. Those angels hung in my mom's home. And when she passed away, I loved them so much, so I brought them out here and hung them over this cradle because she loved newborn dolls. So this is her Passy bottle, extra Passy clip, her stuffy, and her little burp rag with her name on it. These blankets in here are from my children when they were born and growing up. I have two kids, a boy and a girl, and oh, they're just perfect to me. But I just want to kind of show y'all that. And now I just kind of want to give you a little backstory on why I started the channel and why I have her. Okay, now a little backstory on why I have the channel and the reborn doll. My mom collected dolls my whole life. She's loved them. So it was never odd to me to see a grown woman enjoying holding a doll or even collecting dolls. She really didn't know about reborn dolls for the longest, but she loved baby dolls that looked real, so she would always buy them. And one day, when my kids were small, I was watching the news, and they said that they were going to have a doll show close to us. Well, about 2 hours away. So I called her and asked her, did she want to go? She said, yes, I want to go. So we went, and she bought her first reborn doll in the late 1990s, possibly super early 2000. And she fell in love with it. I would walk up there. I would drive to her house, and she'd just be sitting there holding it. It just wasn't strange to me. I loved dolls my whole life. She instilled that in me. She was on her way to making herself a nursery. She had her cradle. Oh, and it was so pretty. It had lace and all of that on it. She had a little girl reborn. She had collected other dolls, and she was so excited. But things in life started happening. She kind of had to slack off doing it, but she still enjoyed them. But her dream was really to have a little nursery to have them all in, because she had 6 children. She really didn't have nurseries with us. It was like another one, another one, another one. And so I remember sharing a crib with a sibling. But of course I was older, because I can remember, but I just know she always wanted something like that, and something pretty. She loved pretty things, obviously. And unfortunately, what I was going to get to, when she was 66 years old, one Saturday afternoon, she called me, and she said, I'm not feeling well. Can you please take me to the hospital? They own a business, so the rest of my family was working. So of course, I'm the person to call because I'm available. So I took her to the hospital, and they did a lot of tests, and come to find out, she had stage 4 colon cancer that had spread everywhere. She had such a high pain tolerance, she was able to get through for so long without being diagnosed. I mean, she didn't feel well time to time, but she was just such a trooper. Really an inspiration. But I took her to the hospital that Saturday night, and they told us that it didn't look good. So I called my family, and a long story short, I spent the week with her in the hospital. It was sad. Well, we still didn't really know what was going on, or really how bad it was, because it's the very early diagnosis. But anyway, in 7 days, she checked in on a Saturday night. About midnight, they told her she had cancer. 7 days later, on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, she passed. Anyway, sorry. Her life was cut short at 66 years old. She had lots of life in her, lots. And I come home and got everything taken care of. And, I'm so sorry. And went through all of her stuff for my dad. And I come across all of her dolls, and I had little nieces that loved them. I didn't even think about keeping one for myself at the time. So I gave them to them, and I'm telling you, they still have them and love them and adore them. I mean, they're in the right place. They're so loved. But anyway, until I started doing this, I didn't realize what I was doing. Well, I have a friend, Penny, at Little Hands Nursery, and, you know, of course she has all of her dolls, and she loved my mom, and she knew all that my mom had, and they talked about it a little bit, and I never had a reborn doll because, you know, I had children of my own. Well, they're grown, and I have grandchildren now, but after my mom passed, Penny just started talking about her dolls. I'm like, oh, I'd really like one. And two, around here there's no one that has them, so it's basically just us when she's home. And so I'm like, okay, I'll get me one. Oh my goodness, she had to teach me how to look for one because I had no idea. But the Lord was just guiding my hand, and because I didn't know, and I've gotten Annie. She was perfect when she came in. I mean, I couldn't have asked for any better. And her artist was wonderful. I highly recommend her. But it's been a joy to have her. And I put her in this cradle. I didn't have anywhere else to put her. I have a sewing room. I'm a seamstress. And my son was still at home at the time. And then he moved out, and I was going to make that my nursery. But my husband wanted the room for his office. So I'm like, okay. So I just got the little cradle and put it here. And every time I walked by it, I didn't realize it, like I said, until I started explaining. But this has helped me cope with my mom. She's been gone now for 6 years, and I don't think I've ever mourned her like I should, because I was so busy. I had to do everything. My dad's an elderly man. You know, he was a lot older than he is a lot older than my mom. Still here, precious. And but you know, I just, and the way I thought I was coming, I would just stay busy. But anyway, I've got the reborn doll, and I put her in here, and I walk by, and I just think about my mom. Like, oh, she'd love her. She would, oh my goodness, she'd have a YouTube channel. She'd be like, oh my goodness, she'd probably have 2 billion people watching her. I mean, that's how infecting she was to someone. I mean, she was just so contagious with her excitement. And I mean, she would have loved these dolls. And she would have loved all of you. I mean, Penny talks about y'all all the time. And I'm learning some people too. And it is a world out there of dolly girls. And really, my mom created her own dolly world, her own dolly girls within her family, because I'm the only one with a reborn doll other than what my mom had, my nieces have. she would have had her own Dolly girls. We all would have done it with her. And, but anyway, her laying in this crib when I come by, I don't always pick her up and hold her. I don't, but I will come by and look at her. And I've learned how to dust her. I had to learn that too. I don't know, it just makes me feel closer to my mom, and I think about her. I'm really funny about that because I have things of my grandmother's, and I tell people, use the things that you have when people leave it, because every time it's a measuring cup and a bowl, and every time I use it, I think about her. Every time. And I think about stories or something she'd say. Same thing with my mom with this doll. I just think about her. And I realize so many people say things, hurtful things to women, but they don't understand. And it doesn't matter if you're coping with something or if you just enjoy it. It's a hobby and you just enjoy it and it makes you happy. Life, God didn't put us here to not be happy. A Christian life is happy, and He gives you the desires of your heart. And I know it doesn't say hobbies in the Bible, but He does give us our desires. And if your desire is truly loving the dolls, He'll help you, and He'll give it, and He'll make a way. But I've learned that people are nasty and people can be ugly. But I'm learning to get through that I watch all y'all, and I love Alex at Sun, Moon, and Stars Nursery. I hope I said that right. Scroll on by. If it's not for you, it's fine. Doesn't matter. There's other hobbies for people. Scroll on by. Love it. I mean, I giggle every time I see it. But if it's not for you, just scroll on by. It's fine. But it has, since I've had her, I realize now how much, looking back, it's helped me. I'm not a pretty crier either. I'm so sorry. But she's laying on the bed. I keep looking at her. But anyway, I just really want to tell you the backstory. These, like I said, were my mom's. And I have clothes for her that I'll eventually go through and dress her in and do videos that were my girls, my daughter and granddaughter, my daughters, and it passed to my granddaughters. Now it's past her. But that some of them I've made, some of them were just when they come home from the hospital. But things like that just brings back memories and fun, nice, sweet ones. And we all need that every day. So I do appreciate everyone and everybody who subscribed. Please subscribe to my channel. Last I looked, I had 20 subscribers. I'm learning. This is so new to me. And I never make a video. And when I heard myself for the first time talk, I was like, do I really sound like that? Oh my goodness. But I'm trying to get more comfortable with it. Anyway, but I'm going to show you Annie. Penny told me, at Little Hands, told me to wrap her up and unwrap her while I'm talking about her. So I'm going to do that because I had so much fun getting her out of the box and looking at her, but I was by myself, and took pictures and sent them to Penny because I knew she'd be happy for me. But I've had her for a while, for a few years. And doing all of this has taught me she's not going to be my last. But she is my only. So, and I don't know, she's just precious. But anyway, I'm going to pause it and get over there to her and show you all about her. Okay, this is Annie. I hate covering her up like this. And I especially hate covering her head up. But she said this would be a good way to do it. I had her to match her birth cloth, and I have her a hat monogrammed with her name on it. And I love that. I am a Southern monogram woman. Actually, I monogram everything I do. And but anyway, this is her blanket. Another thing that I want to say before I start is about my husband. I don't give him enough credit a lot of times. I do fall short in that area. But he has never made fun of me with these dolls. Now, he will tell me he won't hold her, and he's not going to take her to the car for me if I take her somewhere, but he never makes fun. And I was worried when I started the YouTube channel that he might, not like that. Because, I mean, people can be nasty and say kind of things, and they say it to your family too, and I know that. And but he says, don't you worry about it. It makes you happy. And he's even trying to give me pointers on, which will help a lot, on how to film and do things too. So I just wanted to say how thankful I am for him, because that helps a lot whenever your loved ones, support and what you do. But this is Annie. Still not good at this camera. And this is her little feet. I love them. Sorry. Somebody's at the door. Hang on just a second. Okay. This is Annie. Said to start her off opening her feet. I don't like covering her head, like I said. But this is her sweet little feet. Oh, let's take her little socks off. Look how perfect. Oh, I was so impressed whenever. Dropped one of her socks. Look how good that is. Her little arms and hands. Look at that. Those little fingers. Oh goodness. And over here. This was my daughter's little outfit, a little newborn outfit that she wore. It was one of my favorites. It's not her coming home outfit. It was one of my absolute favorites. There's stains from her. She was a reflux baby, so there's stains on everything up to 5 months. But that's okay. It just makes me remember. But I love it, and I love it on her. Oh, I'm going to turn her over. Oh, look at the ruffles. Look at that. Now, she has a cloth body. Of course, vinyl limbs all the way up. And this is her little face. No, too sweet. Oh, goodness. Let me change hands. She is just the sweetest little thing. And her little arms. Oh, goodness. Oh. But anyway, I just want to show her. I named her Annie. That was my mother's name, Annie. And so I speak my mom's name whenever I pick her up and say anything to this doll, this baby. And she'd have loved her so much. Really and truly, she probably would have took her from me. Or had to make one just like her. But I wrote all this down because I can't ever remember. But Cassie Kemp is her artist, and she is wonderful. She is at Tinky's Tiny Treasures. And I'm telling you, it was the best experience. I had no trouble. I'd asked for a little, because I didn't know what to ask for, what to do. So she just, anything I asked, like, can you show me a picture of her in your arms? I mean, she was just wonderful and was very timely getting back with me. Her sculpt is Olga, Auer, I think, is her sculpt. Her kit is Rosalie. I almost left her name Rosalie, but I said no. She's a Annie, after my mom. She's 20 inches long. She's 5 pounds, 8 ounces. She has the heat set paint, which at the time I didn't know anything about any of this, about paints and anything like that. She has rooted lashes. Oh, aren't they perfect? And painted hair, which I was so impressed with. It looks a little darker here on the video, but she's just perfect. But I'm gonna, See, I'm not good at this. I'm gonna roll her over. Oops. Roll her over and show you this cute little outfit. Let's get your arms out. Show you her cute little outfit. Oh, so cute. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna like her legs like this, but I really do. She really, when you hold her, she just feels right. And she's a plump little girl. I know 5 pounds isn't a lot, but she feels plump. I take a lot of pictures of her like this. But anyway, I just hope that I continue this journey. And, you know, my dream one day is to learn to paint them. But I have so many hobbies. My husband said I didn't need another one. But we'll see. But I hope everybody has a good day. And I'll try to post more often. Well, certainly more often than I've been doing. And again, I want to thank Penny at Little Hands Nursery for being my friend and for really encouraging me to get started in this. And she was right. You won't do anything but love it and regret you didn't start sooner. So, everybody have a good day. See you next time at Annie's Dream Nursery.